Hey, what's going on guys? Nost here. Hari ini kita mau mainin lagi story quest Genshin Impact. Oke, kita langsung aja ke gameplaynya. Oke, kita udah ketemu si Lisa di perpustakaan
Borrowing a
Mondstadt.
book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More
Si
refreshing
Lisa
than a
ini kayaknya
strong cup
penjaga
of tea in the
perpustakaan ya.
afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel
Travel
guide?
guide kayaknya bakal
it would be
berguna nih.
quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being
Tapi
borrowed.
bukunya lagi dipinjam.
That said, it is now overdue.
Udah lewat
Come
tanggal
to
lagi,
think of it, quite a
batas
few of our
peminjaman.
books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory.
Kayaknya kita disuruh
So,
untuk
let's meet there
nagih
shortly.
buku-buku yang udah lewat dari batas peminjaman nih, bantuin si Lisa. Oke, let's go.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Since we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment? All work and no play
Oh,
makes
kita disuruh
life
basa-basi
terribly
dulu nih.
mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place.
Kita cari souvenir
I'm
dulu.
sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes, let us pick.
Oh, kita disuruh pilih souvenir buat Lisa nih kayaknya nih. Apa ya?
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness! This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Oke aja lah.
My, you clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my
Punya mana
goodness.
bukunya?
I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Buku berikutnya. Nah, si Sarah ini nih.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two?
3!
Oh, my
Di
apologies.
Paimon nggak kelihatan
Please
tuh.
sit wherever you like and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Kali ini kita disuruh pilih makanan.
Good
Coba
Hunter's
steak.
signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
Wah,
You sure?
ya reaksinya kurang bagus dia. Coba yang lain dah.
What?
Smoked chicken.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food
Ayam
you'd find
asap.
at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
Ini makanan buat peminum nih. Kayaknya dia nggak bakal suka sih. Coba yang lain deh. Ini tanda tanya apa ya?
Why don't you order a...
Nah, ternyata kita bisa
What does
minta
Lisa like to eat? She's
opini
been there a
si
few times
Sarah.
with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
The lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
Dia sukanya kayaknya makan sayur-sayuran nih. Nah, ada pilihan baru kan?
I imagine that
Radish
making a
veggie
good
soup.
vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making...
You sure?
Finished ordering?
Yuk, makan yuk.
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A
Nah,
truly
ini kan dia suka
enchanting
nih.
dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called
Lanjut,
work.
lanjut.
Let's have a little chat with Sarah
Kita
about...
tagih buku lagi.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the
Wah,
menu.
lupa juga dia nih.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Dia mau bawa bukunya
Okay
sendiri
then.
ke
But make sure you
perpustakaannya.
don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Oke, berarti kita ke orang berikutnya. Donna nih gue tahu nih. Yang jualan bunga.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Oh, dia mau bunga juga nih kayaknya nih.
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Dandelion?
Dandelions are one of our classics and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for.
Oh, ini susah.
Perhaps Miss Flora likes
Perawatnya
the
ribet.
sense of floating away to a faraway land.
Kayaknya jangan yang ini
Come
nih.
to think
Gua
of it,
coba yang lain dulu
Miss
deh.
Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure?
Some flowers for
Miss Flower apa nih?
Mist flowers over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite.
Oh, ini
You
bunganya
want
nggak bisa
them?
dipegang ini.
You're sure?
You sure?
Nanti kena frostbite.
Some flower?
Nah, kalau kata dia gimana ya?
You want my help? I don't know if
Oh,
I
dia
have
juga
the
nggak tahu
best
guys.
taste in
Kita disuruh
flowers.
tanya ke Miss
Why
Flora
don't you go ask
yang punya
Miss
toko
Flora,
bunga ini nih.
the shop owner, some
Dia harusnya di bawah sini sih. Itu nggak ada ya? Ternyata guys, kalau mau ketemu sama si Flora, kita harus tunggu dulu sampai pagi. Kalau malam dia nggak ada.
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa? We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep, it can only
Oh,
be the
Cecilia
Cecilia.
katanya.
moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. Some flowers for Miss Lisa. What would you like? Ah, Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you? This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise, they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
Nah, ini bagus nih kayaknya nih.
Ooh la la, such fine taste.
Oke, suka dia.
This rare flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains. If only you had picked them for me with your own hands. They would have had twice the sentimental value. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Lupa juga, bukunya
Once
lupa
again,
juga
we
dia.
see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Apa nih?
I lost the book.
Bukunya hilang dong.
A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there on my bedside table,
Alasannya katanya
right where I left it.
Well,
dicuri
if
orang.
it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When
Kita
did
mau cari
Lisa
bukunya,
start
guys.
taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental huh? Use your elemental sight to look for clues. Gosh.
Oh, elemental sight ini kayak yang waktu kita cari Fenty. Ah, mana coba? Ah, itu tuh ada ungu.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
Oh bener guys, dicuri ternyata dia nggak bohong.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Oke, let's go. Di mana? Ah, ini deket-deket di depan jembatan.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Oke, kita ketemu jejak ketiga. Kita bantai dulu nih Hilichurl.
No rest for the wicked.
Oke, habis. Mana tadi jejaknya? Nah, ini.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
Kita teleport aja guys biar cepet.
It
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Nah, kita ikutin lagi jejaknya. Pakai elemental sight. Loh, kok hilang?
The thief lives inside ruins?
Oh, dia masuk
Mondstadt
kayak ke
people do have some strange
reruntuhan gitu ya.
quirks.
This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
Habis order nih kayaknya.
It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It
Disegel
looks like
guys.
the result of an
Itu
Abyss
masuk
mage's magic.
ke
A
ruinsnya ini.
seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Mantap. Hancur segelnya.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Langsung aja kita masuk guys. Ini kita kayaknya harus nge-glide nih. Apa tuh, laser-laser gitu kayaknya guys. Ah, ada chest di bawah, kita ambil dulu. Wah, ini susah juga nih kayaknya. Kena tuh kayaknya. Tapi nggak kenapa-napa ya. Pintunya harus ada elektrosensor. Pistol coba. Oh, ini. Kita harus serang pakai listrik kayaknya. Nah, ambil dulu treasure chest. Oke, pintunya berhasil kebuka.
Eyes on!
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock.
Jadi kita nih dapat trialnya si Lisa, tapi gue jarang pakainya sih, karena gue jujur lebih suka si pistol ini yang gue dapat dari gacha kemarin.
Dodge this. With the wind.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
No rest for the wicked. This one will be frozen in time.
Ready, steady, go! show begins!
Surrender and be gentle.
I summon!
Wind blade.
Hey, look! It's an amazement! Lisa was spot on!
Dodge this.
Ini sebenarnya kalau misalnya musuhnya elemen es gini nih, kita harusnya lawan pakai api nih. Cuman
Come a little
kali ini di
closer.
party gua nggak ada api. Tapi nggak apa-apa, kita lawan pakai listrik guys.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Pakai listrik juga dia bisa kalah, tapi mungkin nggak secepat kalau kita pakai api ya.
With the wind. No
By royal decree!
Oke, beres.
How did you find this place?
Ini nih pencuri
So well
bukunya nih.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book.
Wah, ada rahasianya nih. Ada rahasia di dalam bukunya itu, makanya dicuri.
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret.
Mau disetrum nih kayak sama si Lisa nih.
What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Sampai jerit dong. Disiksa.
Naughty
Mampus.
boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Kita disuruh cari bukunya di sekitar sini. Mana ya? Lihat dulu ini kali ya. Oh, nggak terjadi apa-apa. Oh, ini nih. Bolong. Bawahnya ada jalan ke bawah.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name! Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one.
Oke,
It's a
dapat.
good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my
Oh,
duties
buku
as a
cerita biasa
librarian
ternyata.
go, my
Atau kenapa
troublesome
dicuri?
work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant.
Wow.
My work here is done.
Asisten pribadi
I'm
dia.
going back.
Mantap juga.
Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Oke, kita udah balik lagi ke perpustakaan Mondstadt buat ketemu si Lisa. Tempat travel guide-nya mana nih? Oh, udah ada sekarang, udah dibalikin. Sekarang waktunya kita pinjem. Oke, gitu aja, quest-nya beres. Mantap. Wow, kebuka co-op. Nanti kita cobain, guys. Oke, sampai di sini dulu videonya. Buat kalian yang suka, jangan lupa like, share, and subscribe ya. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and thank you very much for watching.